Hey YouTubers, it's me, Monkey Chicken here, helping our King Goms out there. Well anyways guys, the topic of today's video is the breakdown of the Black Ops 2 Uprising DLC release trailer. And there really isn't, there's really only one map that I really don't care to talk about, and that is Encore, because that's just seems pretty plain out and simple. But one that I really do want to discuss pretty briefly is Magma. And we have seen a type of map like this before, whether it be on Express from Black Ops, or whether it be on Hydro from, once again, actually Express on Black Ops 2, and Hydro on Black Ops 2. But this seems like a killing map where there's a feature within the map to actually kill you. And I think that this one's going to be different because there are a few things that have been changed. One is that the magma isn't exactly fast, as you'll see here throughout while we're watching it briefly, is that the magma is not fast. It's not like Hydra where it just blashes through for, 5 seconds or whatever it may be and kill anyone in it, and then it's gone. Or it's not like the trains within Express where it just quickly runs a quick pass. This seems like to creep very slowly, and it looks like it may cut off areas within the map, as you'll see right here. So I think this will actually be a slowly destructive area within the map that will actually take away a certain path, and then from there, we will no longer be able to access those zones. Although it was moving fairly quickly, it does not look like it'll be able to take just a quick pass through. It looks like it's going to slowly decay on the map, and then once those magma has moved on there, you will no longer be able to access that area of the map, which is pretty cool. I like that, constant changing strategies and all that stuff. But Vertigo right now, I want to talk about this one. This one seems like a Kaloum collage. That was from the original Black Ops, because this one seems like there's a whole bunch of secret spots where you're able to jump through, as you'll see throughout the trailer. They're very big on people jumping to different ledges. So it seems like there's going to be a whole bunch of secret little passageways and everything, and the people who don't really pay attention to that will usually more than likely fall or die trying because they don't know how to run across it. But I do like those versions of maps where there are jumps and secret little passageways. Those are my favorite of all. And let's actually talk about this one right here. This, if you guys do not know, is actually based upon I can't even firing range. There we go. And as you'll see right here, if you guys don't mind, we'll go ahead and rewind it. So yeah, guys, basically what I really wanted to show you is this image of the map of Studio. And I just wanted to show you that it is the same map from actual firing range. As you can see, these are the same images that I just, went back into theater mode and showed previously. I'm sorry, that's my cell phone. That they are the same map. Basically, it's just different scaled and different retextured to actually make it into the map of Studio and, do all these little crazy things. It's going to have new skin on it, but it looks really nice, which I don't mind because I absolutely love firing range. In Black Ops 1, it was my favorite map. I was excited whenever this map came up. It was my go-to map, so I am glad that they did do a remake of it. This is probably my favorite remake that they ever have done so far. But with that, let's go on and continue on showing you guys the rest of the cutscenes within the new map Studio. Which I still am glad. This is probably the best remake that they ever have done, in the sense that this is my favorite map, and this is probably the one map that they are going to get right, or hopefully they get right. But now, guys, we have resumed onto zombies. In this part, I'm going to be breaking down quite a bit because I've noticed quite a few amount of stuff. With that, let's begin it. Okay, guys, so now that we're actually talking about zombies, there is a few things that I wanted to mention. One, the zombie eyes are actually red now. We haven't seen red before. We've seen orange from the original zombies, and we've seen blue when Richtofen takes over. And if you see right there, that red beam of light, that's the mystery box from my own assumption. And it's red. We've only really seen it as blue or an orange color once again as he's taking over and whatnot. And once again, there it is there. The light, and it's red this time. We've never really seen a red light, so I think either the zombies have not been taking control of Richtofen, or what's going to go along in the storyline. But it seems like there has been a drastic change within it. I don't know what's going on, but I just want to figure that was worth noting. And really quickly, I also wanted to mention, this maps look freaking huge, and I know that this area in the foreground that you see right here in front of you, that is playable area, because in a later image that I'll show you, there's actually an object there that you pick up, and if that light is the mystery box, that's in a completely other different building. So this map looks absolutely huge. If we can go from these dock-like area all the way over into the main structure, that seems incredibly huge, and I'm glad that we can actually have a big zombie map going on. And here is actually that image that I was telling you about, that I know this is within playable area, because that is the back wall, or the forewall, whatever, from the actual previous image, to know that this map is actually extremely huge. But the main reason why I did take this image is, if you notice right there in the center of the map, or right there in the center of the picture, you can actually see the dolly that we used to build the zombie shield. And I'm glad to see that's back. The zombie shield was so important. It's so useful within playing Transit or Green Run, whatever you want to call it. And I know quite a few minor friends that were quite disappointed when they lost that piece of building material or the building equipment. But it does appear that we are still going to be having buildable equipment within the game, and then we are going to be having the zombie shield back, which I am glad to see. And then really quickly, I wanted to mention an image or an object or whatever you want to call it that some people may have overlooked. And if you noticed within the scene while they're introducing the characters and the guy shooting the LSAT, there is a zombie-like dog in the background running in place, and he's just kind of floating in midair. I've watched the clip multiple times to see what he was doing, and it appeared that he was just running within place, floating in the air. I'm not too sure if these are the zombie dogs, which I would assume there is, you know, to replace the crawlers, or I don't even know what we're calling those guys. The weird jumpy guys that freaking pissed me off within Die Rise. These are apparently going to be the new zombie dogs, and they look pretty cool, although I'm not too sure exactly what they're going to do, because from the actual footage that we did see, all they did was continuously run in place, and I'm not too sure how exactly that's going to impact within the game. Okay, and I wanted to tell you guys the characters that we're going to be playing as, starting from left to right. The first one is Michael Madison. Then the fallen guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I didn't fully understand what the guy said when he did announce it. But this guy's name is Chaz Paltameri, and the final guy is Ray Liotta. Okay guys, so now I want to go ahead and talk about the release date of this map pack DLC. First, as you can see on the tweet from Call of Duty, it's going to be coming on April the 16th on Xbox, and then for my own prediction, which is 4 weeks later, I'm assuming it's more than likely going to come on the week of May from the 15th to the 17th, because usually that's when we get the drops. It's usually either on the Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, but if I were going to make my best estimates on when it's going to come out for the PS3 and for PC, it's more than likely going to be coming out on May 16th. That would be my estimation, because it's 4 weeks later, and that's the way these things usually follow. It comes first on Xbox Live, then 4 weeks later we get it, even though we all know it's coming 4 weeks later. They don't just tell us right out. We gotta freaking wait the 4 weeks, because they tell us 2 days before. Anyways, guys, it's more than likely coming out on May the 16th for PS3 and PC. Okay, guys, we're reaching this video. I hope you guys liked it. That's all I really have. So, like the video if you liked it, or if you found it helpful. Subscribe to me if you want to see more of my videos. Don't forget to tell your friends about me. Well, anyways, guys, I'm Monkey Dragon. That's all I really got.